Hello, I'm Jefte Villalta, your Cru Inner City LA missionary. Today, we're gonna be talking about Easter Bags Packing Party 2026. All right. This year it was extra special because my boss, or my supervisor, David Mixell, flew from Arizona and was able to be with us and experience what we experience every time that we get together with our partners. I'm always speaking with him on the phone and sharing with him the stories, and he was able to put some faces and names together and be able to experience what we feel here in LA every single time we connect with partners. And so rather than telling you for him, how about you hear it from his own lips? All right, let's go.
I just got back from Los Angeles, where I was meeting with our inner city staff there as part of my supervision duties, and I wanted to see their Easter bag outreach. And you may recall Easter bags are a very simple product. It's a paper bag filled with candy and crayons and coloring books and gospel materials that we give to inner city churches, and those churches give them to people in their communities in hopes of communicating the gospel in loving fashion and unfolding them into the church. And it was an amazing experience to see volunteers packing Easter bags, partners being trained in how to use the Easter bags in effective ministry to kids and their family, and to meet Pastor Nick, who is the pastor at All Nations Christian Fellowship, our host for the day. Pastor Nick has an incredible story of being addicted to heroin and come to Christ through Teen Challenge, and has now been a fixture in LA for years, super passionate about Jesus and still pastoring and just doing amazing work.
So Pastor Nick has been a church partner for a long time. Actually, he's been a church partner longer than I've been a part of Cru Inner City LA. Isn't that amazing? Every single time for the last couple of years that I've been able to meet up with him, and we meet at least once a month for coffee and to share stories and encourage each other, I've never left a moment with him without a story or something that just motivates me to move forward. And so you're about to hear two stories that he's going to share. Stories that really encourage us, and I hope that it encourages you. All right.
Hi, my name is Pastor Nick Gariffi from All Nations Christian Fellowship, and this last November we received boxes of love. And I delivered a box of love to an individual that was in his house, and his wife was there, grandma, child, and he was in his chair and he just had a stroke. And when I delivered that box to him, he was in tears because he didn't know how he was going to provide a turkey dinner for his family for Thanksgiving. And that's just one of many stories that I have. Recently in August, we had a backpack giveaway where we received probably about 40 to 50 backpacks from Cru, and we passed it out at Marlow Park, and we gave out backpacks. And one of the ladies that got a backpack had 3 kids, and she received that backpack, started coming to church. She got involved in the church. She gives out food for our food ministry, and then she decided to get baptized. And all 3 of her kids were in children's church, and all 3 of her children got baptized. Stay encouraged. Stay uplifted, because you're making a difference in God's kingdom.
Isn't it amazing that God could use a box and a backpack to transform a whole family? Isn't it beautiful that could be the beginning of a transformation story? It's just simply amazing. And the fact that he's sharing that story with us at a packing party as we're packing Easter bags that are going to be, or actually have been already distributed all over the city of LA through our partner churches, is amazing, because then every bag represents a family that potentially can meet the love of Jesus. Every bag represents a kid, a mom, a dad, someone who will hear maybe for the first time that God loves them, that God has a plan for their life, that although they have sinned, and we all have sinned, and we fall short from His glory, short from deserving anything from Him, that there is good news, that it's not all bad news in the inner city, that Jesus is alive and well, and that He is working, and that He is moving, and it's amazing to be able to hear these stories As a matter of fact, let me encourage you a little bit more and hear these beautiful words from some of our partners. All right.
Hello, hi. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do. Nothing you do, your labor is not in vain. I've been part of this ministry for probably about 20 years now, and we've been coming back, and because we're always encouraged with Jeffrey's words and
Jefte's teaching moments.
All right. So let me tell you how to pronounce my name correctly. Again, I don't get offended if you give me a different variation. Many people do. But let's go and let's learn a little bit about how to pronounce my name and how to write it, right? So here you go. So in English and Spanish, you have... crayons. In Spanish, it's Jefte apostrophe on the E. And you pronounce it Jefte. Jefte. It's strong. In English, you take away some letters, you put some other ones, and it's Jefte, right? But my parents decided not to use Jefte or Jefte. They call me Jefte. Jefte, which means he who makes a way. So it's a pretty cool name. Now, because the name is uncommon, and then the way they spelled it is differently, then many people call me different things. For example, some people call me Jeffrey, like Pastor Ruben. Others call me Jesse, like my grandma who knew me all my life, almost 40 years. Others call me Jefte or Jetski, Verizon does that. Or even Jep, like the guy from Duck Dynasty. Yeah. But my name is Jefte. Jefte, all right? Imagine Jeff drinking tea is Jefte, and then put it together. Jeff drinking tea. That's my name. Now, I'm not gonna get offended if you call me any variations. I mean, some of my closest friends don't even call me Jefte. They call me Jeff, or people that have pastored in the past call me PJ, Pastor Jefte, or even spell it differently, like with a Y. Like my dad, who gave me my name with an E, without the apostrophe, he writes it with a Y now. So yeah. But like for example, like one of my closest friends, Freddie, one of my closest bestest friends, calls me Jay. Or even Antonio, my friend Antonio, calls me M.JVillalta, which I actually love. He just skips the whole name. He says, I'm not going to deal with that. He calls me M.JVillalta. So I know you're talking to me, so it's alright. But at least now you know. Alright, let's go back to the program.
and Tom's words throughout the years, and the team, just their faith and enthusiasm, it encourages me on a personal level. And I always bring new people to be a part of this, enlarge the vision and what we do for these kids. When I was a young boy, I went to church and I experienced the touch of God in my life, and I never forgot that. And even though I didn't serve God as a young person, the Lord was always tugging at my heart. And now I lead our Sunday school team at our church, and I just want to say thank you, and I want to encourage you to continue to do what you do, because it's not in vain, and God bless you.
We appreciate what Cru Inner City does for us, helping us reach out to our community with the love of Jesus Christ through the products, the Easter bags, and also the backpacks. The power packs are wonderful. So we just want to encourage you. Thank you so much for your support, and pray that you will continue to grow and reach out to more. I got saved, bro. So we just thank you. Thank you for Jefte and his team. They're a great team. We love them a lot, and we appreciate everything Cru does for us.
I want to say thank you to the crew, staff, the director. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are so awesome, and thank you for using you guys in a mighty way. God is so awesome, and God is so faithful. We love you guys.
You're awesome, bro.